come back the next day. Alarm go off, gotta rise from the bed. Dreams don't move if they stay in your head. Feet hit the floor, mind on the mission. Small steps stack when you trust repetition. Some days green, some days red. Still gotta learn what the last move said. Can't skip rules just to chase that feeling. Strong foundation, put cracks in the ceiling. Show your work, let the progress talk. Step by step, let the whole thing walk. If you fall, get facts from the fall. Take that lesson and answer the call. No shame in being wrong. If you grow, no gain in moving fast with no control. Plan in your hand, eyes on the way. Patience gets paid when discipline. Get up, put the work in. Show that progress, let them see it working. Wrong or right, still learn from the play. Follow the rules, then we move our way. Get up, put the work in. Late nights, early morning, still searching. Win or lose, don't throw it away. Study the move, then come back the next day. Pressure get loud, but the plan stay quiet. Everybody talks, only few really try. You want results, gotta build that range. Can't feel lost if you came here to change. Write it down, mark the reason. Strike the work through every season. If it don't hit, then review that choice. Clean up the noise, then sharpen your voice. Stack good habits like blocks in a wall. 1 week rule can shake it all. So stay on script when emotions arise. Truth shows up when you analyze. No magic trick, no lucky lane. Just sweat, but focus, lesson pain. Then one day they see what you made. Not from guessing, from the work you laid.
Lock in when it's boring. Lock in when it's slow.
Lock in.
Lock in when nobody sees.
That's how progress shows.
Learn from the mistakes.
Build from the sky. Follow the rules. Raise the bar. Get up, put the work in. Show that progress, let them see you working. Wrong or right, still learn from the play. Follow the rules, then we move our way. Get up, put the work in. Late nights, early morning, still searching. Win or lose, don't throw it away. Study the move, then come back the next day. Get up, lock in. Show work. Learn more. Follow rules. Stay ready. Put the work in.
Good morning. Good morning. How are y'all doing out there? We have one heck of a trading day going on today. We're going to start with some top-down analysis to look at where we're looking at on breaking points on the upside and to the downside. And we'll look at what's going on a little bit in the markets, in the world, and what's kind of brought us down to where we're at here. And everything, and we'll take a look at strike finance, how they work, and the markets, and try to see if we can get into a trade. Without further ado, let's jump into the game stream. It's not a game stream here, but you know what I mean. Let me turn down this music on my side. Alrighty, guys, so we're already here in the charts and everything. I was already trying to find a few things for us to look at, so let's come over here to the 4-hour chart. This is where we're looking at here. We had the 15-minute break of structure that happened yesterday, and we returned up, as got up there and then came back down. So we hit the 1-hour golden pocket on the 1-hour chart last night, and you know, I got long at the tap and got out with a 20-something% win. I think it was like $19 is what I walked away with, because I was positive and I didn't want to think that it was just going to run up, take the money and run kind of deal. And you know, then the market turned with some of the news in the markets over there in the Middle East and everything. Rockets make the market go down and oil go up. That's kind of what goes on when that occurs. So we are dealing with a news event. The TA was kind of telling us what was, you know, something was going to occur. But it's pretty interesting that that news that's going on didn't bring us down further than the microsailors sold Bitcoin. Also, Army Piper says something about how Sailor has, potentially is trying to sell some more as well. We are starting to clip down here on the 1 hour. But we are very highly different on Alex O's deal, even though we're not supposed to use this on that one. I do kind of look at it. We are very low on the MVP or on the RSI, but we have some news. We have things that's going on. It could come back up. Honestly, I think what we're going to do is we're going to run back up into the market open. Market's going to open and we're going to dump like hell. Is honestly what I think there. You see what I'm talking about with Apple. So Apple is down pre-market, not as much now. Tesla is down, what is this? 1.3% pre-market. And then for some damn reason, when I looked at it, Netflix was up. Yeah, it's up just a tad pre-market. Not much. It was up much higher pre-market. On that one, you have your ES. Your ES is coming up, trying to probably respond up back up to the VWAP that's right there. You were oversold and other things there, but you have news. So depending on how that goes, this could have just been a drop to get this liquidity again, but we'll see how it goes. That's why we trade on the shorter time frame here. Let's go back to Bitcoin so we can look at what we're doing here. So we are starting that, but let's go down to the 15 minute. See what we're doing on the 15 minute. Our money flow is coming up. So we do have money flow coming up. Do have two bullish divergences over on the other side there. You do have a blue dot, but that's probably that was this before this drop. And your MVP oscillator has actually flipped, but that doesn't mean that it can't just roll right back over. All right, so let's go down to the 3 minute. So what I was looking for on the 3 minute, which I have drawn over here, is coming back. There it is. Grab this. Coming back for this order block here. Let me make it red. Come back for that order block. For a short. I think we should look. Oh, that gave us a long. We don't want a long. We want a short. I think that'll give us that. We can see that's 4. Oof. We see how it reacts up in this area, and looking for the short down to the 4 hour golden pocket. That's the play today. That's a 3% move if you can catch where we're going to go at. I don't think that we get above the VWAP. So, you could be between here and the VWAP, depending on your strategy and how much you can afford to lose if the trade goes the wrong direction. That's about a 0.5% on this right here. If you enter at the order block that's here and give your stop above the VWAP. VWAP also would be kind of curving up as it came up to that area. But you would look for it to essentially SFP. Make it a little bigger so you can see it here, guys. You would essentially look for it to SFP this high right here. Let's make it purple. Maybe. Can you see that? That way. Probably can see it now. There we go. Now you can see it. So that would be where I would be looking for an SFP at 62,326 for the return back down, because I do definitely think that we are going down. I think there was a drastic drop during Asia session, but I think the U.S. markets will dump this even further. And also, if you look at it, we may have just come up to this order block and we don't even get there. This was an order block there. There we go. So let's see, from this high to this low, that was also in the golden pocket 786. So it might be ready to enter now, honestly. So let's switch over here. Let's get us our short setup. Yep, let's go ahead and place that. Let's get into it. We're short. All right, short is already in. We're in at 61,996. Well, 61,996 on strike. Might have been a little early, but also kind of saw that we were at the 786. We were there. We hit an order block. 1, 2, 3. That's drops. We're at a triangle. Let's build our triangle here. Might have been early, but also kind of think that that's really a bear flag here. Bear flagging. Kind of think that's a bear flag here, and that was the last tap. That's one option. Drawing some things on the chart. Good morning everybody down there in the chat and everything. Hey, look, we're gonna be negative already. No, this is what I did yesterday, is that I was right eventually, but I was wrong first. So we need to put our stop on the chart. Where do we want to put our stop at? We're already down 4%, so let's see. Base. This is stop if we put it all the way up here. That's a 0.5%. Whew. That's 50% or more. No, that's liquidation, I do believe there. So let's do 62,200 for our stop loss, and we'll walk away and get back in if we need to. 62,200, I said. 62,200. All right, so we have our stop just in case it wants to spike and run, so we don't get liquidated. That's how you be safe, guys. Got to use your stop losses. And let's look for our targets to the bottom, since we are short. Let's give us our short position here so we can see them, because we have things in our way. Okay, there is our short, and we are looking for like a 1% move is all we are looking for. So we are in the trade, so we can leave it here so y'all can see it there. We'll see how that goes. This was bullish momentum going up with, you know, bullish divergence that could bring us to the top. But we crossed coming down. This is the MVP is kind of at the top. It had already flipped. And our MVP, well, our money flow and MVP is definitely differentiating from the volume. So there's normally some violence happens when that happens. So we may be going back up for a second. So that's where we look like, well, we could come up back to that order block and reject off of it, just like we just did. Not as high. I don't see a bullish divergence in here to send us back up here yet. Roll over. Roll over. All right, so while this trade plays out over here, let's look back at Strike a little bit. So, like we were talking about, Strike is a perpetuals exchange, decentralized perpetual exchange, and allows you to trade perpetuals anywhere in the world with just a crypto wallet. You don't need to KYC, you don't need a VPN, you don't need any of those things. You can trade some stocks, some cryptos, and even if you want to, you can own a portion of it as well by owning the token on Cardano and everything else that's going on there. But the big thing is that you can connect to this dApp that is based on Cardano with a Solana wallet. Yes, your Phantom wallet. You can connect with EVM wallets and Cardano wallets. You can connect and deposit EVM USDT, Solana USDT, Cardano USDT DCX, and USDM, and even ADA on the Cardano blockchain. And all of that goes into your account, and then you can use those funds any way you want to. You can even use your LP tokens from Aave. You can use your LP tokens from USDM, USDCX on SundaeSwap, and supply those as collateral as well into your account. So then those things can be, earning you fees and everything on other sides, and then you can either use them to trade, or you can use them to supply liquidity to the vaults. So I know that I was talking about the vaults and they were up at like 150, 160%. And then everybody stopped talking about them when they went under 100%, down like to 90, 85% when the market was running up. And once again, as you can see, we're back up at 140%. Look at that. That's how this works. So 24-hour return is 3% if you were in this. So my whatever 150 or whatever it is, 125, 35, whatever the hell it is, we're now up $14. We're at 140% year to date. If it actually continued all of that, our 30-day return is almost 12% at 11.54%. If y'all want to get involved with this, all you have to do is open up an account, connect to any of your crypto wallets that are able to be attached to it, and get in. You can either trade, you can do your vaults, and everything there. I have the referral code that is in my comment section down there. If you would like to use that referral code, get in and start trading. It is just like all the other referral codes that are on the market. You do help out the channel when you do that. And you also get a 4% discount on your fees just to get in and trade. Once you go up in your trading volumes, then you also get another fee discount as well. And then their latest discount, or latest thing that they have here, is that their limit orders are earning a maker rebate. Okay, well, I was trying to show things here. But limit orders now earn a 0.005% maker rebate. Effective immediately, every limit order receives that maker rebate on filled volume, add liquidity, and get paid to trade. Most other exchanges actually charge you a fee to do limit orders. They want you to market order because that's a higher fee for them, and they like that there. So we were definitely early on that trade. Probably should have waited for it to come back up here where I was looking at. But we'll see. I'll talk about it. Yeah, it's gonna go up, so you go down. Please, I'm in a short. It's gonna go up to the moon. Valhalla. Bitcoin is going to zero. Definitely don't think it's going to zero. It definitely has some lower in it, it seems. Let's go out here on the 4-hour chart and let's see if I have any of my TA for the lower. Let's see. I know that I had this, but I don't know if I actually have it on the chart. Yeah, there it is. There's the buy zone. There's one buy zone. Oh no, that's the buy zone I have. And then 40, I think it's 43 is the rest. My buy zone is from 52 to 49.2 is where my buy zone is at. Let's see. Let's go out to the 10-hour. See if I can grab some of these. See, this is the buy zone here. And then, yeah, 43. This is the next potential bottoms. You know, we'll do this again. And then we'll call this one dump truck. Dump truck. All right, so buy zone here, dump truck down here. Long ways, but we could not be done yet, you know. This is where we're headed, where we came from, and where we're headed. You get down here, and you're ready to go again. So interesting there. All right, let's go back down 5 minutes. Go back down. Let's see where we're at on our trade. It is coming back down on the strike on the left screen. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. Somewhere in this zone, I would be taking profit, half C's, quarter C's, something at the bottom at 61, 342, and then seeing if we got a little more that's going to come out of it. I do definitely believe we're coming down here. I just don't know when. If the market opens going to send us there or not. The VIX is like 19, I think. Yeah, no, VIX is 18. So we definitely had a giant spike on the VIX, all the way up to almost 19. We're down a little bit. This is volatility index. The higher the volatility, the more the market moves up and down instead of just a little squiggly line deal. Come on, Biddy. Let's go. Send it to zero. So there was our spoon on the 5-minute chart. Shouldn't really be used on the 5-minute chart. Should be used on the 3-minute chart. No spoons on the 3-minute chart. But that was a good tap. Right before that tap, that was the drop. Let's see. We're definitely starting to curve over. Oh. So we're going to look for this to come back down. All the way down here, in my opinion. I am bearish today. If you can't tell, I'm bearish today. So let's see. Come on, send it to zero. Give us some money. Give us some money. We like it. Look at some news items. See if I can pull them in on top here while we keep moving, watching the market here. So in the Cardano market and everything, if you didn't know, one of the founding entities that was part of the commercialization aspect of Cardano, part of the Pentad that is getting a lot of action and movement in the development side of Cardano blockchain. They had the Yoroi wallet, and then they wanted to make a new wallet for whatever reason. So then they called it the Second Fi app, and forced everybody over to that. And that actually introduced a hackable action to that wallet, not to the blockchain. and everything. And they have been talking about how Second Fi app isn't going to come back online when they get done with their refunds and other things, because they were able to white hat hack a lot of the funds. Only like 16 million ADA was lost instead of the 192 million ADA, and a lot of value in native tokens. So to bring this up over here, this is what Emergo said today, 45 minutes ago. Today, we formally notified the entities that we will be stepping down from our duties as a member of the Pentad. We want to thank the members for their shared commitment to the Cardano, throughout our time working alongside them. Our immediate priority is the Second Fi recovery process, and we are concentrating our resources where they are needed most. We believe this is the right decision for our users and for the ecosystem, and it reflects the standard of accountability we hold ourselves to as a founding entity of Cardano. As stated by Second Fi, quarantine mode is being enabled this week, letting users check if the wallet address appears in a preliminary incident data and submit a support ticket. Our intention is that next week the secure wallet export will be deployed and to help affected users safely move assets to new wallets. On asset recovery, we continue to make progress with the recovery tool initiated through a portal that keeps users in control while protecting their information. I think Emergo has done a horrible job from the get-go, from the hundreds of millions of ADA that were given to them to do their job. And I don't think that they have done anything. I also I don't think this was good for all of the people that got that had issues. But in the governance, in the app, in the world of Cardano, Emergo and Yoroi or Second Fi and all the rest of that had way too much damn power, in my opinion, for not providing anything to the ecosystem. And this might have been the awesome thing that got them to either go away from all of their things that they were doing and focus on maybe the thing they were supposed to, or maybe just go away. Then maybe we can have the Cardano Foundation take over some of their duties or other things like that. Who knows? But sometimes that's just what needs to happen a little bit. And then here is one from Linda. Just so we know, apparently Ethereum wants to do UTXO. Hey guys, Cardano started that a while ago, so we're already doing that. In 3 to 5 years, we'll be very far beyond where I do believe any of the devs from Ethereum can get to, and they're kind of basically deciding to be Cardano. So hey, whatever. And the market decided to go down because of basically this. So let's do this here for you. Maybe you can hear this. Let's see.
It's a very interesting question. To me, I think it's over. I don't want to deal with this scum. You know what scum is? They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people. And they're vicious, violent people. And they had a nuclear weapon. Use it. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. I'll speak to our negotiators. They want to negotiate. They're good people. Steve Woodcoff, Jared Kushner. But they have to come back to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a waste of time dealing with them. They're liars. We make a deal. And if I make a deal with him, we have a deal. And goes out, he talks. We make a deal. Everyone's agreed. No nuclear weapon. We make a deal. They go outside, talk to the press. Say we never even talked about it. There's something wrong with them. They're cuckoo. As far as I'm concerned, it's over.
So that was that. Hopefully you were able to get that, and I didn't mess with it too much. So just so you know, that's kind of the things going on in the market. We did get positive there for a second, but maybe we're going to come back up a little bit. I don't really know there. All right, let's see. we were positive for just a few seconds there in the market. So let's look at ADA as well, you know, guys, because I gave some targets when we were up here. I gave some targets. We hit the 15-minute golden pocket, and I mean immediately rejected. Immediately rejected. Came down and just been in a drop. So in my opinion, we're at least coming here, but we're looking for that sweep, but staying above this. Looking to keep this as the low here at 14.22, and looking more for the enter of the golden pocket somewhere between 16 and 14.85 on Cardano. And then if we lose this, then we're coming down to our buy it all, and looking for the long here at 10 cents to bring us all the way back up. So that's kind of where we're looking at, because we were looking for the 1 hour golden pocket when we came here to see if we're just going to run and run up here, and that did not happen. We definitely rejected hardcore. So we came back through our golden pocket here, came back up and tapped some of these order blocks here, and then we had our flip, break a structure, and off we go. So if we want to look at the 3-minute chart on ADA, left click first. All right, so if we want to look at the 3-minute chart on ADA, let's bring back up some of our other indicators here so we can get some TA on ADA. It does look bullish kind of right now. So that's pretty interesting that we have a bullish divergence forming on ADA. Just because it's forming doesn't mean it's confirmed or anything there. And that could bring us back up to this order block, which is the VWAP, essentially. So we can draw us a little rectangle up here. That's up at, where is that at? 16.92 area. That's a good little run from here. That's a 1.68%. But with Bitcoin wanting to go down and looking like it's go down, I would not bet on this. Honestly, I would not bet on that being what occurs. I would definitely bet on that we come up to like right here and then reject. Let's see. Here. There. See if it rejects from there. Bitcoin is going up according to Strike, so that would make sense for it to come up here. I don't think there's been any news that's come out. Maybe they were like, oh wait, we won't shoot at you anymore. It was just for the nighttime so Asia could get effed. No notifications out there yet. We're really zoomed in, so just that little bit there is not too much. There's some good Cardano news here. The budget for Hydra has been approved. So that's a positive there. 72.53% of the delegated voted positively for the Hydra budget. Don't see any news, nothing like that. Let's go back to Biddy, since that's what we're trading here. It could come back up to our order block that we were looking for here. This is the better order block that we were looking for. It would make sense, though, for it to kind of run back up to get some of the liquidity that was provided. There's even some more that's up here. Right there. So there's some that's a little further. Let's look where the like 382 of this move would be here. So you take the Fibonacci tool from the top to the bottom. 382 would be that one, the one we were looking for. So this is the, oh no, that's a 5. The 382 is where we're at. So the 382 would be the more severe rejection. So that's essentially where we're at. If I, make sure, click buttons on the right things. Cutting skin on teeth here. You do have a bullish divergence that's been shown here. That could have been what this move was. The MVP has turned, it's not completely positive, but it has curved up. That wasn't an SFP. But this was your 3-minute break of structure. Didn't come back up yet. Broke the low. And 3-minute break of structure. I think it's coming back down. I'm biased for the market for the day, for sure. I am currently short. Let's show you in here. So we are short. We are not short, but we are short. I am thinking this is coming down. We are coming to the precipice of the triangle that I did draw. Doesn't mean that I drew it right, but it is just drawn on the chart. We'll see if it listens to it. Listens to it like it has an option. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do you think it's gonna get the stop loss hit up at 62,200? Or do you think we're gonna go south and go down yet? Which one do you think? One is go south now. 2 is come back up to the order block that I have here that I wanted in the first place. Slow market. When it goes, though, it goes for sure. So let's see. Are the pre-markets doing even worse yet? Or are they doing better? Let's see. Tesla is down 1.62, so that's worse. Apple is down 0.5%. Netflix is up for some dumbass reason. Ford is hella down. Durham. Pre-market Ford is down 1.29%. Let's see. What's the ES doing? ES is rolling over. Could be a bullish divergence on the ES, though. That could happen. Let's see. Let's watch the ES.
you've learned.
Looking for news, not seeing anything, not seeing any news. There's the ES going down. Looks like Bitcoin is basically tracking the ES. We are getting to the edge of our triangle here. It would make sense. "20 minutes left of our stream before I have to let y'all go, and y'all head over to Alex O. He'll break down the 3-minute chart way better than I do. You know, yesterday I should have taken the long at the 3-minute golden pocket that I had drawn. And everything there. Let's see if we can maybe go back and find that so I can show y'all. Alrighty, so the 3-minute golden pocket was yesterday. Guess it's gone. I don't remember where it was. May have been in here. It is alright, whatever. We'll come back over here. We'll look at it a little closer because I can't figure out where we were at. Let's go. Send it to 0. No, ES. That's not the right way. Although this is order block right here. No real order block above that. Going down. Money flow is red. This is accurate. That's accurate. Bitcoin starts to pump. U.S. attacks Iran. Can't have anything nice. Can't have anything nice, can we? Frustrating. Well, we're in the short. It's just not wanting to do anything yet. ES is kind of coming back up a little bit. So it is, Bitcoin is basically tracking ES a little bit here. It was a good W. Retest of the bottom of the middle. Yeah, there it went. Close that position. What would we have happen? That's why you put your stop loss on the charts. Candles like that. There's where we wanted, though. Any news on why that occurred, though? No news on why that occurred. Nothing on the Twitters on X yet. That's a SFP. ES spiked. That's it. It spiked when ES spiked. Thought pattern is right, just a little early. Jumped in too early, was overzealous this time, was overzealous last time, but was eventually right. With the ES running here, I want to make sure don't have any news that's jumped in or anything. We'll wait for the ES to stop running. SFP. Yeah, SFP of the ES. 19 seconds. Nope, still bullish. Higher, just a little bit. Looking for this one. It did tap it. Let's do it. I'm back in it. 62,212. Basically where I was liquidated or stopped out at, I guess. Not bullish though. This is SFP. So this is SFP, not SFP, break of structure here. Return, come back down. The break of structure up. Retest. That's what that was. Break of structure up, retest. SFP down. Unless somehow they just get over themselves and shot each other for a 12-hour period again, and then we just go north. Who knows? Let's see, what is... We're at the 5. 400. Maybe right where it taps, because that's the low. Bring it up a little bit. See if we can't lose a little more money. ES is dropping though. That's halfway down the candle. Probably. Yeah. Yep. Halfway down the candle. A little further than, well, let me see if we can get this right. Yep, that's right at opened. It's doing basically the same thing that it was doing over here. Like that. Like this. One, two, three. 3 taps to the bottom. How y'all doing out there? Appreciate y'all being around. Appreciate y'all being in here, saying hi. hitting the like button, subscribing, using our referral link, getting in here and trading, supplying liquidity to Strike, and learning how to earn with your money just sitting. You know, look, we're already up a little bit. We're up 2% from our entry there. Because that's what we were looking for. That's what I talked about, was us popping up, taking that, and then coming back down. I just got overzealous, got in too early. We'll see if we can't take back our loss and some more then. We only got 9 minutes left of the stream. So let's go ahead and get over here and set our TPs. So from this bottom to this top, first TP would be 61,917. Okay, so we got our first take profit 61,917. Second take profit at 61,667. Taking 25% off at the 618, taking 65% off at the 1. Then we'll take it off at 61,272. 61,272. Come on, Biddy. $61,950. All right, so those are our TPs for our trade. We'll see what happens. See if I can get me something in here to show us a little less. All right. So we're in from about 62,210. First take profit is at 61,950. Second one is at 61,917. Then we're at 61,667, and then all the way out at 61,272. Doesn't even look like we're going to get there. It's probably about to stop us out again. The ES just ran up. Maybe we're looking for the VWAP, but it doesn't look like we're going to get this trade either. Nothing in the news. Bring our stop down so we don't lose too much. We're already down $4. ES likes something. Are they just trying to get all the liquidity they can? One of the two. Trying to get back up to this order block that's here, maybe? This order block, it definitely went right through. All right, well, we've got our trade set. We lose. We've lost twice yesterday. Lost once already. We won at the end of the day a little bit, won back a little bit, didn't win back all of what we had lost, but hey, we took some of it back. Then we gave it all back this morning. Trying to trade news days instead of TA is kind of difficult because people can tweet shit and change your chart instantly. But we'll see what happens. I appreciate y'all coming by today. If y'all would like, please, you know, jump down into the description down at the bottom, use all the referral links, check out my cellular, that's World Mobile. That is my company that I run as well. So if you would like to know some more information on how to get a more secure cell phone service in the United States, and potentially be even cheaper, if you want to test it out, you can do that. If you have a brand new phone or a newer phone, you normally have 2 eSIM slots. If you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, you can come get with me, talk to me on X in my project, either at Hydrodrip or other things there. Find me around somewhere in Discord, Telegram, X, other things like that. Get in, ask me questions, get into the website, shoot us an email, info@acellular.io. And see how we can help you out there. Get into Strike Finance and supply liquidity, trade, use our referral code. Everything in there helps either the market or helps the channel, me, my personal, you know, other things like that. So without further ado, I'd like to send y'all over to Alex O after my commercial here. I'm going to send you out with this commercial here. Are you still stuck with your big wireless? Overpaying? Are you locked in a contract? Were you buried in that fine print? Yeah, I thought so. Ditch your carrier. Switch to World Mobile today. We have no contracts, no early termination fees. We play no games. We have plans that start at just $15 a month. Bring your crew and you get a discount on top of that. Up to 4 lines or more, and you're saving 30% each line. Are you paying full price? I sure am not. I got my built-in VPN, my encrypted connectivity, my identity protection. Your old carrier, they give you excuses. We give you control. Stop funding the outdated networks. Own your own connection. World Mobile. Switch to the smarter network.